So hi everyone, so this is a recap video from a previous session, and I'm gonna look back at that session and I'm gonna showcase how we can split a model with the help of the sculpt modes in Blender. So I'm gonna start with switching on my shortcuts for you all. Shortcut key. I'm gonna get rid of the cube. Gonna import my model. So this is a 3D scan, so it's imported straight in Blender. What I'm gonna do now is I go straight to my sculpt mode. So there's a new menu on the left hand side of your screen. I'm gonna scroll all the way down until I find these sets of icons. I'm gonna go to one of my side views, and I want to make sure that this menu is visible. You can pull up that menu by pressing the N key on your keyboard. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna rotate my hand or my arm like so. Then also what I'm gonna do is I want to make sure if it's upright from all sides. I'm just going to go to the other view. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move with this icon here. I'm going to move my 3D scan or 3D model all the way down. And you might have noticed that the model it jumped a bit. I don't know what happened there. So I want to re-rotate my model. Something went wrong. I don't know what happened. It's jumping back. Hang on, so yeah, I'm happy with that position. And then what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna align the top of my hand with the green or the red line, depending on which plane you're working from. So I'm gonna align it with the green or the red line and make sure that this tool is selected. I go down, you can zoom in a little bit. So this is a method. So basically what I'm doing is I move my model down, I line it up with the green or the red line. What I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna move it up by 200 millimeter, like so. And then with the box trim tool, I'm gonna cut my model. And I'm gonna wait a bit. So basically what I did here is I made sure that my hand is more or less or approximately 200 millimeters tall. So I did that by moving it down and then I moved it up again. And then I used this tool to trim it. So this is a really nice and quick way to trim down models. If I look on the bottom, you can see that Blender closed the model up. It's a closed model, so it's suitable for 3D printing. Now you want to bear in mind that this might not be a super accurate way of working. However, in most cases, it's absolutely fine. So there are other ways in Blender to work more precise, but that's just a little bit more fiddly, and that goes beyond the scope of this workshop or video. Yeah, I'm happy with all of this. So what I'm going to do now is go back to object mode. And in object mode, I can export my model as an STL. So I go to export, STL. Just want to make sure that selection only is selected, else it exports everything what's in the model. And then I just gonna put it on the desktop. So I can call this approximately 200 millimeter hand. And then I export my model. Okay, thanks for watching and see you in the next one.